Low blows, headbutts, biting. Andrew Golota was infamous for his cheap shots in the ring. A towering giant with a brutal reputation, Golota had a history of leaving his opponents writhing in pain from fouls. But in 2000, he faced the one man who wasn't scared of dirty tactics. A man whose very name struck fear in his opponents. Iron Mike Tyson. What followed wasn't just a fight. It was pure chaos, and it ended in a way no one could have ever predicted. Andrew Golota was a fighter feared for his physicality, but infamous for his brutal and questionable methods. Standing 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 240 pounds, he had the physical gifts of a heavyweight champion, but his career was riddled with controversy and fouls, often overshadowing his talent. In 1995, he faced Samson Puja in a brutal match that took an ugly turn when Golota bit Puja on the shoulder during a clinch. The bite enraged Puja, sparking chaos in the ring, but Golota managed to win the fight, further fueling his reputation as a dirty fighter. His 1996 clashes with Riddick Bowe, however, were what truly cemented his notorious legacy. In their first bout, Golota dominated Bowe, but repeatedly landed vicious low blows, leading to a disqualification despite being ahead on the points. Their rematch just months later was another war. Golota, again, resorted to low blows, and yet again, he was disqualified. The fights with Bowe showcased Golota's undeniable talent, but also his self-destructive tendency to break the rules. By the time he faced Tyson, Golota had already become known as the Foul Pole, a fighter capable of greatness, but forever marred by his dirty tactics. When Mike Tyson bit off chunks of Evander Holyfield's ears in their infamous 1997 fight, it was his response to what he saw as relentless headbutting from Holyfield. That act got Tyson banned from boxing, but when he returned, he was an even more dangerous animal. Tyson was back with a vengeance, in his prime anger mode, knocking out Julius Francis in the second round and demolishing Luca Varese in just 38 seconds. The beast had returned, hungrier and more savage than ever. When Tyson signed to fight Andrew Golota, the tension skyrocketed. Golota's dirty tactics were infamous, and Tyson had no tolerance for foul play. Tyson arrived 2 hours late to their pre-fight press conference, but when he finally showed up, he looked ready to tear Golota apart.
6'5", to me he's a little boy. To me he's very small. 6'5", 240, but to me he's very, very small. He's over there laughing, we're up here laughing, everybody's laughing. This is serious stuff. He won't be laughing Friday.
Reporters brought up Golota's history of cheap shots, which only seemed to fuel Tyson's eagerness.
I wish the mother hit me low. Yeah, hit me low. I wish he'd do that. It's on like a mother. Bring Andrew Golota on. Bring them that they can keep their title. I don't want their title. I want to strip them of their health.
He was looking to demolish a man who had terrorized his childhood friend, Riddick Bowe, with low blows. With an intense stare, Tyson made it clear, Golota wouldn't just lose. He would pay for his fouls in blood. The stage was set, and everyone knew this wasn't going to be a regular boxing match. It was going to be war. From the first bell, the fight was chaos. Tyson, always a fast starter, charged at Golota like a man possessed. The Polish giant, known for his size and power, immediately felt the pressure. Tyson's punches came in heavy, with brutal body shots and hooks that shook Golota to his core. Golota tried to use his jab to keep Tyson at bay, but it was clear that he was rattled by Tyson's aggression. The final 30 seconds of round 1 were pure chaos. Tyson unleashed a savage onslaught of punches, landing a devastating overhand right that sent Golota crashing to the canvas.
Slow-mo from the other side. Oh, and you can see the shockwave sent to Golota's jaw and chin. That is just a beautiful right hand. But he got up quickly.
As Golota stumbled to his feet, the damage was clear. He was bleeding, likely from a headbutt during one of their wild exchanges, and looked disoriented as he made his way to his corner. When he returned to his corner, his body language told the story. He was broken. He slumped onto his stool and told his team that he wanted to quit. His corner tried to motivate him, pushing him to continue. With some persuasion, Golota reluctantly agreed to continue, dragging himself out for the second round. Tyson smelled blood. Round 2 began with Tyson pouncing on Golota, landing a barrage of punches one after another. Golota was in survival mode, barely throwing back any offense. The pressure was too much for him. Golota was on the defensive, struggling to protect himself from Tyson's furious combinations.
Tyson again, jumping all over him. A left hook. That was an accident. You
Mike's
okay?
showing he's a little over anxious here. That big right hand got him all
When the round ended,
bobbing and weaving.
Golota went back to his corner, and this time he was done.
He wants to go on. I don't think he wants to go on. He wants to quit.
Despite his team's desperate pleas, Golota had made up his mind. He refused to come out for the third round.
It's over. He's done it again. Golota quits. Look at this drama.
The arena erupted in chaos as Golota shockingly walked out of the ring, ignoring his team and the enraged crowd.
Unbelievable sight here at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Tyson, though victorious, looked confused and angry, looking at Golota leave the ring, robbing him off his knockout. Fans, furious at Golota for quitting, pelted him with garbage as he made his way back to the locker room, leaving behind one of the most controversial endings in boxing history.
2 rounds. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, let's hope this doesn't really get out of hand now. It's getting very ugly here now as they hustle him out into the back area to see.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
The aftermath of the fight was nothing short of chaos. Golota's team tried to defend him, claiming he had suffered a head injury from Tyson's headbutts and couldn't continue. But fans didn't buy it. They felt Golota had simply quit. His reputation, already tarnished by dirty tactics, now had a new stain. He was seen as a quitter. Later, it was revealed that he sustained multiple injuries: a concussion, a fractured left cheekbone, a herniated disc in his neck, and a cut above his eye.
The crowd is stunned. They can't believe it. What happened?
First of all, it wasn't my day today, but I got a headbutt. A referee didn't respond pretty much well as he's supposed to.
But you're a warrior, Andrew. You're a fighter. But you're a fighter that the crowd pays.
I got dizziness in my head. That's it.
What about the knockdown? Did you really recover from that knockdown at the end of the first round?
Actually, I was just sleep. I hasn't been hit very well. I was sleep.
What do you say to the people who are driving home now, the people who spent the $49.95 for the pay-per-view, the people who were rooting for you, your fans, and boxing fans all over the world?
Listen, boxing is a very, very difficult sport, and I'm sorry for all my fans, who count on me, I just did not have my day today.
As for Tyson, his victory was overshadowed by controversy. A post-fight drug test revealed traces of marijuana in his system, casting a shadow over the result. The fight was ruled a no contest, further fueling the chaos surrounding the event. After the Tyson fight, Golota's career took a nosedive. The Polish fighter had already been on shaky ground, but quitting against Tyson left a permanent mark. He tried to revive his career with mixed success. He had brief flashes of success, even challenging for heavyweight titles, but his failures outweighed his triumphs. In 2004, Golota fought Chris Bird for the IBF heavyweight title, and later that year, he faced John Ruiz for the WBA heavyweight title. Both fights ended in close decisions, with Golota losing each time. His final attempt to regain a title was in 2005 when he fought Lamon Brewster for the WBO heavyweight title, but Golota was knocked out in the first round. He then officially retired in 2013. leaving behind a legacy as one of boxing's most infamous fighters, known as much for his controversial tactics as for his raw talent. The Tyson fight marked the moment where his legacy took its final, irreversible turn. Tyson continued his reign of terror in the ring, but for Golota, that night in October 2000 would be a permanent reminder of a fighter who couldn't live up to his potential. Let us know your thoughts on this wild fight in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic boxing stories.